According to the University of Chicago Celiac Disease Center, celiac affects 1% of healthy average Americans. This means that 3 million people in our country are currently dealing with it, and 97% of them are undiagnosed. Have you ever dealt with bad abdominal pain after eating? If so, celiac disease might be the cause. My name is Halle Harris, and today I'd like to inform you guys about the causes, symptoms, and foods that are related to celiac disease. First, I'd like to speak to you guys about what celiac disease is and how it's caused and the major symptoms associated with it. After that, I'd like to share with you guys my own personal experience and how I was diagnosed with this disease. After that, I'd like to share with you guys some good foods that are gluten-free. So celiac disease is an autoimmune disease that affects the small intestine. When people who have celiac disease eat foods containing gluten, which are foods that contain wheat, barley, and rye, it attacks the small intestine and ruins the lining of it. If people with celiac disease don't eliminate foods containing gluten, it can cause major illnesses like cancer, malnutrition, and infertility. The major symptoms associated with celiac disease are bloating, abdominal pain, canker sores, weight loss, bone and joint pain, and many more. Now that you guys know a little bit about what celiac is, I'd like to share with you guys my own personal experience. Starting in March of 2020, I experienced horrible leg pains that kept me up all night. I also experienced bloating, fatigue, and 15 other symptoms associated with celiac disease, but at the time I had no idea that it was. After 3 months of dealing with this, I finally decided to go to the doctor, and through a blood test, they found out that I had celiac disease. After that, I had to eliminate gluten from my diet completely, meaning that I had to eliminate from my food. I had to avoid restaurants containing it, and I also had to change products that I used on a day-to-day basis. At first, it was like I was almost mourning the loss of the life that I had just lost, but after a while, I decided to join support groups, and also some of my family members have celiac, so they supported me through that. Once I eliminated gluten from my diet, I felt amazing, and it made it so much better. Now that you guys know a little bit about my journey, I'd like to share with you guys some gluten-free foods that I personally like. So gluten-free foods are foods that contain no gluten. They are found at almost every grocery store, and stores like Walmart and Harmon's actually have entire aisles dedicated to gluten-free foods. There's also a few restaurants that are good for gluten-free people. You just need to avoid cross-contamination. So the first food that I'd like to share with you guys, I purchased these at Walmart, and they are gluten-free tortillas. They are amazing. They're a great substitute for bread, and they go with any meal. The next thing is these gluten-free cookies. These were purchased at Walmart. They are great. And then these were purchased on Amazon. They're almost like a replica of Girl Scout cookies. They're great for a snack. The next food is gluten-free flours. This one is called Cup for Cup. I purchased it online through their website, and it's great to substitute any foods that need flour. Then this next one is Pamela's pancake mix. It is great for pancakes. It's actually better than the normal ones. Now that you guys know a little bit about what gluten-free foods are and what celiac is, I want to close by saying that celiac disease and personally dealing with it has informed me about the major symptoms, causes, and foods associated with it. I'd like you guys to know and be informed about this because I want people dealing with this to have the best help that they can get. Like I said earlier, according to the University of Chicago Celiac Disease Center, celiac disease affects 1% of the healthy average American, meaning that 3 million people in our country are dealing with it, and 97% of them are undiagnosed. If you have any of these symptoms, I suggest that you get help from a doctor because it can change your life for the better. I would like you guys all to know that celiac disease does not ruin your life. If you're able to adapt to the simple lifestyle change and eliminate gluten from your diet, you can live a long and healthy lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!